He's one of the most talented guy I've ever seen. At the end, okay, maybe Oscar, he went to McLaren, but at the end, for me, the job of an academy is to prepare young kids.
Hey guys, I'm here with Bruno. It's very spontaneous, but I think he's got some interesting thoughts and interesting things to say. So thank you for your time, Bruno. And
No problem.
maybe you can introduce yourself first. What are you doing here?
So I'm advisor for Alpine Academy, and I take care of all the young kids in Alpine. So I have Jackie Life in karting, who is competing in Hockey Junior, European and World Championship. I have Kin Nakamura, World Champion of karting, who is racing this year in F4 with Prema in F4 Italy. I have Kabir Anurag also, Singapore driver. We try to internalize all the drivers, and he's driving also in F4 with US Racing, a really good team also in F4 Italy. And I work also with Nicolas Lacorte in Trident in Freca. So it's all my young drivers, and I have to check if everything is all right for them. And I can also coach them, because on the beginning I was coach driver, and now I'm more advisor to check if everything is all right for all the kids in Alpine Academy.
Super interesting.
Yeah.
So you're always on the roads, going to the events with the drivers, to all of the events, or just for a few?
Nearly all the events, because they have some clash.
Uh-huh.
So it's not easy, because I have nearly 30 weekends per year. So I can't do all the championship, but I will do 7 rounds in Freca, 6 rounds in Italy, maybe 10 rounds in karting. So I travel every week all over Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and but it's cool. It's nice life, and I need to enjoy. But I do it since I have 10 years old, because I was racing driver before them. So for me, it's just usual to do this life.
Mm-hmm. And you also have a lot of drivers in F2 and F3 as well. And there's another guy supporting them, or?
No, in F2, F3, we consider that there is my boss, Julian Roos, the director of the Alpine Academy, who is taking care of them also in F3, F2. And F3, F2, normally they don't need like a coach driver. They're supposed to be alone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They have one guy who make sports, massage, everything. And me, I know really well Caio Collet and Victor Martins, because I start with them in Renault. Okay, because it's now 8 years. I work for Renault and now Alpine. So I start with them in F4, Freca, F3, and I was in F2 still last year with Victor Martins and Jack Douane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and since this year, Alpine prefer to see me in with the young kids on start of racing, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to teach them, to be sure they are on the right way, and we want them to be independent. You know, we don't want them to have everyone every time someone with them to teach them. You know, our goal is to have our driver independent and work with their team and be sure they have already enough knowledge, you know, to stay alone with their team and work with their team.
Mm-hmm. Super interesting. And I think before Alpine Academy, like for example, Nikola Zolov was first an affiliate or something different, not 100% Academy Junior, but something
between
before. Is it still like that? What's it called again?
We have, so it was 2 years ago, we start to have affiliate driver.
Uh-huh.
So it means we believe on them, we take them like affiliate. And if they make the job, they are allowed to be academy driver. So academy driver, it means you go to the sports stage, you can go to Enstone, you have one guy like me who come to some race. It's a different step, but I know really well Nico, because it's me who start with him in F4 to check if he was okay or not. I really believe on this guy, because he's really talented. So maybe for me it was too tough for him to do F4, F3. And you can see the step is big, because he has a hard season last year, and mentally he needs to step up again. But for me, he's a really talented guy.
Yeah. His qualifying pace is quite good at the moment, but in race he's struggling a bit.
He's struggling, but he has just done 1 year in Spanish F4, and the level is really high in Spanish, but you don't make so many tests.
Yeah.
So the problem is when you arrive from Spanish F4 direct to F3, where you can't drive at the end.
Yeah. And he's super young as well.
Well, the step is too, for me, the step was too high. After, it's their choice, you know. Alpine Academy, we help them, we follow, and they tell us it was the right choice with the management of Nico to go to F3. Let's see. You know, he has still 1 season to achieve his goal, and I really hope he will do it because he's a really nice guy. I like him a lot.
Yeah, very good. Maybe back to Nicola, as we see him here. Pretty difficult weekend till now.
Yeah.
What is up for today?
I really hope we can try to be close from top 10. Okay, like P5, P6 of the group will be really good because the race pace was really good yesterday. He come back around I think 12th place before to have contact without his fault. So he was close to be on points for me. He could finish 9 or 10 because he has a really strong race pace. Now let's see. I hope today will be better. He's really tough, Freca also. Huh? He's one of the hardest championship for me. Many really good drivers, different with the team. Is really low, so everyone can be in front, you know. So let's see today. I hope we will make a good step to be closer from P5, P6. I think he's a good target.
Yeah.
And he's rookie. He has just 1 year of experience in F4. Arrive here, so target is not to be top 5 now. You know, on final classification is to go step by step and take some points on the beginning. And end of season, we will manage to be top 5.
Yeah, very interesting because he's also a rookie. So I think he's got a lot of time to like develop over the course of the season. Yeah.
You have many drivers who have 2 years, 3 years of experience, have made maybe 2 years in F4. So target, build up gently, and make step by step.
Yeah. And how important is it to give young drivers time? Because I think we're rushing through those categories. For example, with Kimi Antonelli, now we hear those rumors to. Last year he was racing here in Freca, and now everybody's talking about like Imola. Maybe that's not gonna.
I don't think will happen, but
yeah. But still, we are like every time we're like constantly pushing drivers through the ranks. And how difficult or how important is it to stay calm and to give those young talents time to develop?
Yeah, I think you have sometimes one guy like that. Okay, we have Verstappen, Raikkonen on his time. He make Formula Renault, Formula One. It can happen, but you have 1 per 10 years who are able to do this. You know, they are extra talented and they have everything for them to make it also, because it's not easy also to have the connection to go to F1 like that. But it's better to take time for me, learn every category. Take experience, and at the end the most important is to win, whatever on how long it takes. Even if it takes you 2 years to win, if you win, it means you have the capacity to step up. And Luke Martins is a good example. He make 1 year in F4, 3 years in Freca, 2 years in F3. He won everything. He's in F2. He's one of the most talented guys I've ever seen. And he could win the championship even if the season was hard because of the new car. I think Victor, he showed also that even if you take your time and you win each category, but you have the capacity to be in F1. There is not one way, you know. Whatever you do, you have to win. That's it. For me, if you show you are a winner, if you take 8 years or 3-4 years, if you win, you are able to go to F1.
Yeah. And when you speak about Victor Martins, difficult start in the season, but I think the in-season testing results, I mean, these results are, we have to look at it cautiously. But still, it seemed like he was improving or getting more and more into the car. Do you think that he can like make the step up in the season?
For sure. You will see, we'll make the surprise in Imola. I'm quite sure he will be top 3 in quali and will fight for the win. They have 3 test days in Barcelona. They have time to work again on the car, because I think the new aero, maybe they expect was a little change. And at the end, he has a big effect on all the car. So, you know, Art is a top team. They are here, I don't know, even when I was racing driver, they were here already with ASM. So, it's a top team, okay? The race was back-to-back in outside of Europe, the beginning, so they don't have time to find a good way to maybe to have a good setup. But I'm not worried for them.
Yeah.
They will be back in top 3, and I know Victor is a warrior. He's a good, really good driver. He has good experience, and he will be back to fight in top 3 easily for me.
Very good. And for Alpine juniors, it's currently quite hard to make the step up to F1. I mean, it's always hard to make the step up.
No.
But also with the story with Oscar Piastri, going to McLaren, what can you offer the young drivers to make them hope and to get them to F1?
There is 2 things. F1, first is really hard. Alpine, for the moment, have no B team, you know, like Toro Rosso have or Mercedes with Williams, because they supply a team with the engine. We don't have a B team. So at the end, you know, there is 2 guys in F1 on the Alpine team. Maybe you never know. One can left, and we can put maybe Jack or Victor next year, I hope. So the target is to prepare young kids. At the end, okay, maybe Oscar, he went to McLaren, but at the end, for me, the job of an academy is to prepare young kids, and we can be proud because Alpine, they make lots of talents. You know, lots of talents come from this championship. So at the end, okay, maybe we don't have one guy in F1 in the team, but sometimes it's not the right time, right moment. I'm quite sure that Martins or Douane will have his chance in Alpine F1 soon, and people will stop to say that. Me, I'm really proud because since 8 years, we make many good talents and we help them to achieve their goal, and this also is important, you know. So thanks to Alpine, you have some F1 driver who make really good jobs. So it's good, you know. You can't be every time on the Alpine F1 team. It's the game,
course, yeah.
You know. Joe Guangzhou also was in Alpine.
Yeah.
Now he's in Sauber. It's life, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe he can come back in F1 team Alpine, you know. So you never know.
Yeah. Perfect. I think no more questions.
Thanks a lot.
I would say super interesting topic, super interesting talk, and thank you very much.
Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. See you guys. Bye.
See you. Bye.